Alright, here's experiment number 2. This is what I call my pipe ride. As I mentioned, I was going to explain to you where I got the inspiration to create this thing. It's from the song Go For Soda by Kim Mitchell. I always like the sound of that ride when the chorus kicks in. It's just got that bell that just cuts through everything. And I always thought, what if you had... It just sounded like a big clangy piece of metal that he was whacking on. I know it was just a ride cymbal, like the bell off the ride, but to me it was like, man, it sounds like a friggin' ringing pipe. Anyways, so that's where the idea came from. So fast forward a few years later, I wind up getting my hands on a swimming pool rolling mechanism. So there's this 15-foot pipe. It's like 2-in-1, tubular or telescopic, I guess. One sounded like absolute garbage, which was the insert, very thin, and then the outside, which is what you're seeing now, sounded actually fairly decent. So I couldn't play a 15-foot pipe with a drum kit, so I thought, well, let's cut it down to size and make it more manageable. So this one's about just a little over 12 inches long. So I'm going to spin it. And as you can see, it's not that thick. I don't know, maybe 2 millimeters, something like that. It's jagged. I didn't, it's pretty rough and jagged. I didn't spend a lot of time polishing it. Actually, I didn't. And all I did was, take it off here, I drilled a fairly decent sized hole, I don't know, maybe 1/4 inch, maybe more like a 3/8 of an inch. And then on the other side, I drilled it a little smaller. So it was basically meant to fit on the bottom of a cymbal stand, but I wound up putting it on a hi-hat stand. But you basically drill whatever hole that works for you. I'm just going to pause it here for a second. Okay, so we're carrying on. So I fitted it back. Now the challenge is, because it's a hole and it's not super snug, it's got a tendency to spin if you don't do something about it, which is why I've got 2 pieces of painter's tape. I'm still trying to figure out how to fasten it without choking it. You could use not band-aids, but rubber bands or whatnot. So working on something to make it so it still rings without choking and it doesn't spin. So pause it again and I'll mount the camera and then I'll give you a demo. Okay, so that's what the song, that's where the inspiration came from. Not quite the right pitch, or the same pitch, but close enough. So I'll just give you a quick demo here. Like that. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next experiment.